Greetings, Love Posse. Before I share today's message, let me preface this with, everyone is welcome to sit in, to listen to this message. However, this message is specifically for foundational Black Americans. Again, this message is specifically for foundational Black Americans. So, today's message, a return to home. Home, not home literally, but figuratively. Not a construct like a country, a city, a place, but home, that feeling of being in a space, a place, a feeling that's familiar, that's safe, where you're supported, where you're loved, where you're in community, where you feel whole. Home is wholeness. So, what am I getting at? We foundational Black Americans are creating in this computer-generated simulation, dream, reality. We are co-creating a return to home, to wholeness, to safety, to community. What happened? Our ancestors were stripped of everything. Our ancestors were betrayed by their own people in Africa, captured by their own people, sold to the colonizers, survived the Middle Passage, and arrived here. 13 colonies, now the United States of America. And let me say, there's evidence that we, foundational Black Americans, people who look like us, Black-bodied people, were already here. Again, there's evidence, strong evidence, that we were already here. So here we are, our ancestors here, enslaved here in this fictitious country we call the United States of America, this construct. Again, in this computer-generated simulation, dream-like reality. And here, our ancestors being stripped of everything became something, created culture, ways of being, rituals, music, fashion, GPS, television, the stoplight. We, out of nothing, built something outside of ourselves. But what we didn't do and haven't done, but have the opportunity to do now, is to heal, is to remember who we are. Remember where we came from, not a place. No, from the Divine Mother, that we are individualized expressions of the divine, of the Creator, not some fictitious male God. That's another conversation. I think I've had it a number of times. But we are individualized expressions of the Creator, even though we've been told otherwise. So we have the opportunity now, in this now moment, in this part of this dream-like reality, this simulation, to remember. All the pieces have been lined up. All these other groups emboldened to express their anti-Blackness. That's a piece. So we have an opportunity to remember who we are. We have an opportunity to heal our individualized and our group hatred, self-hatred, hatred of each other. We have an opportunity to return to home, to wholeness, to community, to safety, to support, to what's familiar, to what feels loving and kind, to respect. Because we have been conditioned. Our ancestors were conditioned, and it's been passed from generation to generation. And some of us have broken the chains, have broken the chains of conditioning within here, within here. But most of our community are still bound, caged, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, right? Socially bound, caged. And that's okay. That's their experience. There's no right or wrong. But those who want to return to home, this is for you. What's going on in the world? As I mentioned, these groups have been emboldened to express their anti-Blackness. Now, don't be fooled. Don't be naive. It's always been there. They just didn't say it out loud. So don't be surprised. If you are aware, you know it's always been there. So don't be surprised, okay? So what is happening is that our ancestors are speaking to us from across the veil, which is so thin that they are so close. I can feel their energy, their breath on my face. And they're speaking to us. And they're guiding us and assisting us. Those who can hear and feel, to act, to return to home, to return to wholeness. And we, those who can hear, have heard them. We've heard them in here. And we've responded. But there's something more. There's something greater. All this anti-Blackness from all these groups is a call, is a wake-up call, is the catalyst, okay? Is the fire. It's the drum beat. Boom, boom, boom. That we've heard. And we must heed. We must act on this call to action. Not just through boycotting. That's just a vehicle, okay? Really insignificant in the scheme of things. There's something greater. You see, I'm a visionary. I can see the vision. There's something greater. No matter what the group, no matter who the group is, be it Asians, be it Caucasians, white-bodied people, be it Latinos, be it Indians from India, no matter the group, this is not about hatred or racism towards those groups. I know I don't hate anyone. I don't have any hate for any other living being. I know me, you see. I know this is a dream simulation. I get it. I know my assignment. It's framed as boycotts, right? People are up in arms all over social media. Boycott Asians, blah, blah, blah. And other people are saying, that's racist. That's the first thing. When people don't have an intelligent argument for what someone is doing, they attack. They attack from a place of ignorance and emotion. Why can't it be economical? Okay, for all these groups. Boycott these corporations, we boycott these groups. Not out of hate, not out of racism, not out of revenge. We have to move beyond that. We are expressions of the Divine Mother, okay? So we have to move beyond revenge. I understand what happened. Much love to the family of that 14-year-old boy who was murdered. I understand what happened based on the facts that I read. Murdered. And yet and still, holding space, this is not about revenge. It can't be about revenge. You have to look deeper. You have to go deeper. You have to see all the pieces lining up and put them together. That's what I do. I see it. I see what's happening here. I see that our ancestors are helping us. We as a group are co-creating a new story for foundational Black Americans, if that's what we're gonna call ourselves. Humans crack me up. Humans crack me up. Okay, it's a dream. I'll play along. I'll play along. I'll play along. I'll play along. I'm in another world, but I'll play along. I'll be in this one for now. It's cute. I like it. I like it, and it's true. There's some truth to it. I never liked that African American. We don't know anything about Africa. You know, we were born here. We created our culture here. We created something so phenomenal that it's appropriated around the world. Around the world. No other group of people have created a culture that is appropriated around the world like foundational Black Americans who created something from nothing. And if people don't want to accept the truth, that's their business. But that is the truth. So the pieces, we have these groups expressing anti-Blackness, and because of that, we are reacting, but we need to respond. We need to respond strategically, intellectually. We need to respond spiritually. We need to respond in a healing way, positive way, right? We need to build. We need a return to home, a return to wholeness. And that's what is happening. And many of you may not be able to see it, but I'm telling you, we are getting the opportunity to return to home, to return to wholeness, to heal individualized self-hate, to heal hate within the community, to build community, to grow community, to finally have our own. Yes, I know about Black Wall Street and all these other places that they burned and flooded, okay? But I mean having our own in a big way, in a big way. And to do that, we have to go within, right? We are given this opportunity, and the universe is saying, here it is. What are you going to do with it? So we need to get to work. We need to go within, because what's in is reflected without. We're still fragmented, even though we're speaking in sort of one voice. We still have those who are not going to be a part of this, and this is it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You have people who are not going to see it. It's framed in terms of boycotts, but what it is actually a return home. It's a building up of our communities. It is pooling our resources, our talents and abilities and skills and money, right? Supporting our community, recreating from the time where there were Black Wall Streets, recreating something more sustainable that they can't burn down. They can't flood. But we have to step in unity. We have to be in formation. All that shit and dancing and shit and stepping shit that these Black Greeks do, and all the dancing in the Black community and people in line dancing, you're gonna have to do that same formation with the dancing. You're going to have to do that in business to build our communities. We've spent money, made these other people rich, right? They're in our communities. We didn't have the resources, the education, the know-how, the this and that or whatever. You know, we're all developing differently, evolving differently, you know. So most people in Black communities shopped at those places. They were convenient, may not have had transportation, may not have known, hey, there's something else over there that's better for me. But what happens in our communities, these liquor stores? That's not good for us, right? Physically, emotionally, socially, mentally, psychologically, spiritually. How does that benefit us? Okay? And there's nothing sinister, evil about not wanting that in our community. It's not in your community. So why is it okay in our communities? That's that anti-Blackness. We have to know better. We have to want better. We have to do better. We have these nail shops and other shops in our communities. And seriously, I mean, Black folks, we're so good at looking good. It's all about the outside, right? It's all about the external. It's all about compensating for the lack thereof within the internal, right? We look good on the outside, but feel ugly on the inside, compensating. We have to heal. We have to do the inner work. We have to start working on ourselves individually, then collectively, healing the community, healing the hatred within the community. We have to get our health in order, right? Get our mind in order. Get back to focusing on education, having a refocus on education that encourages our young boys, our Black men, because Black women understand we've always had to hold up the community. Matter of fact, we've been holding up the country. And it's going to take Black women to help rebuild this country. They may not see it. I'm telling you, I see the vision. So while you're talking about boycotting and it, again, all over social media, to me, just so base. Just so base. Come on, go deeper, go deeper. It's about us healing. It's about us going within. It's about us building a foundation together. It's about unity. It's about having, I wrote a long post on Facebook. If you not, I don't like the word followers, but if you're not following me on Facebook, please check out my Facebook page. You don't have to follow it. But I wrote a long post to Black people about what we need to do, create what I call, my term, somebody might try to steal it, my term, Black spaces. And we call them, in every major city, we call it, they have Chinatown, right? We have black space. Black space. Big old signs, you enter the community. Black space, where we are safe, where we are respected, where we are loved, our music, our food, but healthy, right? We have schools on Saturday to teach Black history because they're not going to do it, and it's not their responsibility. Stop giving over your power and responsibility to these people who don't like or love you. We need to do it for our children, our legacy. Other groups have schools on Saturday to teach their traditions and history. We need to do the same in our Black space. We have restaurants, we have dentist's office, we have lawyers' offices, we have hospitals. We call it Black space. Sort of like what Atlanta has done, but we learn from their mistakes, right? We can build on what is working in Atlanta and make it better all over the country. This is our opportunity. Can you see it? Can you see what's happening? We have been given a golden opportunity to return home, return to wholeness, but it begins in here, right? We got to get in here right, or it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Stop saying you're spiritual if your ass is not spiritual. You got to get in here right first. We have to have conversations. We have to get to work and just stop being on social media talking about boycott and they doing this and blaming and blah, blah, blah. Come on, some action. Blah, 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 blah. Do something. Act. Get together. Have some meetings. And decide how you're going to move forward. Call in some Black-bodied therapists, psychologists, and begin working on our trauma. The trauma that lives within our cellular memory from our ancestors' experiences with slavery. It lives within our cellular memory. We have to heal the trauma of slavery. Stop giving people money who disrespect you just so you can say, oh, I have a Louis Vuitton. You sound so stupid and ignorant. You have a Louis Vuitton. I can shop at this place and that place. Just so ignorant. You can shop there. They don't like you. You look like a damn fool. Stop it. Really, stop it. I mean, go deeper. Go deeper. Nobody gives a shit what you have. You do, right? Because you're compensating for what is missing in here. You're compensating for your feelings of not being enough, not being worthy. Compensating because you believed in the conditioning. I understand it. I've been on this path for a long time. I've done a lot of inner work, okay? I understand the conditioning. I've had my own shit to heal. I still go out in the world and see people who look like me who turn the other way, even though we're all supposed to be, listening to our ancestors. And they still do the same dumb shit. And it's okay, because there are always going to be people like that. They've come here for those experiences. They've come here to experience 3D. That's their dream. That's their reality. Mine is different. So I just look at them and laugh. Because they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They hate themselves. So when they see me, I remind them of their hate for themselves. I get it. I get it. I forgive them. That's one thing I do. I'm full of forgiveness, because it's not about them. It's about me, my joy, my peace, my experience here in this computerized simulation, dream-like reality. It's about my experience. Well, we've been given, we, foundational Black Americans, the pieces are lining up. Okay, they're there. Put them together. You can see them. You can see. And you're going to see this picture of us thriving, safe in our Black space. Safe, right? Wealthy and prosperous. That's economics. They may call it boycotting, but what it is our opportunity to spend our money in our communities, rebuild our communities, right? To spend our money with people who look like us, who will respect us, where we feel safe, where we feel loved, where people are not chasing us down the street and shooting us in the back. People don't want to get it. They want to call it hate and racism and all of this. And I'm not saying that, there's some Black-bodied people out there who may have some hate towards these groups. Okay? But in the scheme of things, to them, they're doing that because they know. You see, that's the emotional attack. Criticism. You doing this because you hate us, because you're racist. They're saying that because they're desperate. Because they know it's about economics. They know that. So they attack the tone. They come at us from a deep place because no one wants to be called a racist, right? No one wants their character attacked. But undercover for them, it's about the money, because they know, many of them know, not all of them, not all Asians are the same. I have some beautiful, beautiful Asian women in my community that I call family. So I have some beautiful Indian women, one Indian woman in my community I call family. We talk about the caste system in India. She's about, a little bit lighter than me, but she's dark. So we talk about that and about the anti-Blackness in the Indian community. I am blessed and grateful that I have human beings in my personal community that look differently than I do. They come from all different kinds of groups. I'm grateful for that because I'm a likable girl. I said girl, not woman, because I still feel like a girl, young and free. So a return to home, a return to wholeness. This is our opportunity. Foundational Black Americans, this is our opportunity. It's bigger than just boycotting. We got to do something. Okay? If you don't like my idea about black space, come up with your own, but we have to do something. It's just not about boycotting. You know, that's part of it. That's just a small part of it. My mother always told me growing up, you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach people how to treat you. And my great Aunt Doobie always said, I can show you better than I can tell you. That's what we need to do. We have to teach these people how to treat us. They disrespect us, right? They will murder us. They will take our money in our community, in our spaces, and not invest it in our community. They take it to their community. Come on, it's just logical. I mean, it's just logical. All these other groups have an economic base. Pull their money. We don't. I mean, what's not to get? So we have to teach these people how to treat us. You want our money? You need to respect us. But that time has passed. Yes, we still have to shop at some of these different places till we get grocery stores in our black space, right? With healthy, clean food. That's another thing. They sell people in the black community crap at these grocery stores. Why? Because they don't like you. They don't like you. They sell you crap, right? Because they don't like you. We need our own grocery stores. We need more black farms. Support black farms. Support black doctors, black lawyers. Support black businesses, black nail shops. You still gonna do that. Support that. Okay? But spend your money wisely. Work on the trauma, healing the trauma. Support black therapists, black psychologists. Okay? Work on that. Women, men, we need to get together. Black men, stop falling in line with the patriarchy. You are not going to suppress black-bodied women. We are not having it. We're just not. We have been carrying the community. We've been carrying you. We're not going to have it. We're not. We carry so many people. So many people. We do. So a return to home. Foundational Black Americans, a return to home. This is our opportunity to create black spaces with the foundation of love and respect and community. in unity. All those, that Kwanzaa stuff, no, I don't participate. Again, construct. All those little principles in Kwanzaa, we can actually, just not once a year, each day is a different principle. We can build communities, black spaces, with those principles as the foundation, and not just appear to live those principles, but actually live those principles. Okay? So tired of the imposters. Actually live the principles. A return to home, a return to wholeness, Black community. We're going through a group spiritual awakening. We've been given another opportunity to build on the sacredness of the Black Wall Streets, to build on the power, the ingenuity, the resilience, the brilliance of our ancestors. We are creative people. If you are a Black body creative, you better learn some business. You better learn how to protect your shit and stop whining after someone steals it if you didn't protect it. Now, come on now. We have to get to work, because all this talk is cheap. We have to get to work. Not only individually, but more so collectively. This is our opportunity. Don't waste it. I see Black spaces all over the country where we can go, and it's, that feeling of, I'm home. These are my people. We just want to be left alone, but they don't want to leave us alone because they know our power. We have to not only know our power, but we have to act on it. We have to act on it. Foundational Black Americans, a return to home. We've been given an opportunity to return to wholeness, to remember that before we incarnated into this simulation, this dreamlike reality, we were already whole. That we are expressions of the Divine Mother. We are Earth. Look at this. Look at this melanin. We are Earth. We are Earth. In this dream, this is the role that we agreed to play. Our soul contract is that we said, yes, I'll go back. I'll play that role. Those motherfuckers are going to do all that shit, but I'll play that role. We are playing the role of Earth, Yeah, it's a sacred role, so we have a responsibility. So stop the bullshit and let's get to work. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Remember, don't generalize. Not everybody's the same. Whatever people say, ignore it. Focus on you and focus on our community. Focus on you, focus on our community. All that other shit out there means nothing. We can create our own black spaces right here, right now. We have to get to work. We have to work together. We have to heal at the same time. We have to spend our money wisely with people who look like us. Use discernment, because we are not all the same. We're not monolithic in thought, in spirituality, in intellect, and a whole bunch of things. So use some discernment. All right. Peace and love to and for all sentient beings. I love you, brothers and sisters. Let's get to work.